Hey everybody, it's the first part of the two-parter. It's part 1, luckily not part 2, and they should have aired them on the same day. Shouldn't they? Put both parters on the same day. That's what I think. Last time we confronted Cindy, and Cindy is in such a bad space. I think I mentioned this before, that I feel like, and Mike and Jakeem have been so wholesome approaching her to join them. I think if she's ever going to join somebody else, now is the time. Even though Courtney still, they haven't fallen out properly. You know, it isn't a proper falling out. I know that Cindy wished Courtney to be killed by Cameron when he finds out the truth, but teenagers say teenage things, don't they? In other news, Rick is he's super powered. He doesn't have a limiter anymore. And we visited Cameron's grandparents, had a nice bite to eat. Nobody died. You know, kind of a wholesome episode. So let's get into the first part of this. I wonder if we're going to reveal the real villain, the actual villain. I'm going to start setting something like that up. What requires 2 episodes? Specifically 2 episodes? That we can't just do over 2 normal episodes. Why do they have to be connected, is my question. Because we don't do crossovers anymore, do we? I don't think so. I don't think there's enough DC shows left to do crossovers. Meaningful ones. Imagine if they still did crossovers and brought in characters from cancelled shows. You know, bring in the Arrowverse, bring in Legends of Tomorrow. Wouldn't that be weird? Hey, I thought you were cancelled. The Legends cast still wouldn't do it. Hard pass. Right, let's get into it. Oh yeah, last episode ended with a jigsaw puzzle. And we saw a face. So that was funky.
When I hacked into the gambler's files...
Oh, the cameras. They found the cameras too. Yeah.
Maybe he's looking for me too.
He's downstairs, isn't he? Being experimented on? The Ordway home. Oh, 6 months ago. Flashback. Are we going to see what happened to her brother?
Happy birthday, Jenny.
Brother.
Get out of my house. Remember she was the worst?
A little advice for out there in the world. Don't try so hard to be perfect.
On her 18th birthday, midnight. Tossed out. You're not a child anymore. Get out. I hope you got somewhere to stay. Plus, you're annoying. I really want to go back and watch that original scene again. And get off my steps. They're not your steps anymore. Find your own home. Remember the car? She went looking for her brother. Todd.
Where are we?
Civic City. Ooh.
I am cooking you dinner. If we're caught, I already disabled the alarm. Come on, it's your birthday. I hope you're hungry.
Yo, was he going to get kidnapped from this place? I like the music. I always like the music in Stargirl. Ooh, what's this? A bus ticket? Oh, they're going to find Jenny. Oh, both looking for each other.
Dad's ring.
She was so overpowered with that thing. I'm glad they wrote her out of the show. Oh, they're connected in some way. Oh, what the hell? That's like shade stuff. The cops are here. They saw a green glow.
Go!
Oh jeez. What's happening to you, Todd? Don't kill these nice cops. They're just doing their job.
You Todd Rice?
How do they know? They were sent. They're on the payroll.
Your payment will be forthcoming, gentlemen. Thank you.
All right.
It is such a pleasure to meet you, Todd. I'm Nurse Love.
Don't touch me.
What is this place?
Rest assured, you're safe. Now come.
I'm not going in there, lady. I don't care how safe I am.
Happy birthday, by the way.
You know a lot about me. They're twins, then.
It's a real milestone.
Him and Jenny.
He likes...
How is she?
For you,
How is she
such as
walking?
yourself.
Look at the way she's walking.
Your father was
John
a
McCake.
man named Alan Scott. He was the wielder of great power.
What is all this?
It's hope.
Hey, Keith David.
You see, I understand what it is to be different, Mr. Rice.
That's you in the jigsaw puzzle?
But different can be good.
A bit of warning before you just come out like that, though. He's not freaking out. A skeleton is talking to him and he's just like... He's standing there like he's looking at a normal dude. You should be like, hey, before you turn around, I don't have eyes. It might freak you out. Just be prepared. It's like a skeleton. You can turn around now. That's what I should have said. Ah, it's today. I like when it's today. I don't have to... My brain can relax. How we doing, everybody?
Michael, would you care for some chicken?
I would love some chicken. Thank you.
Yes, please, Father.
You and Leonardo DiCaprio lay it on any thicker?
I was wondering what they were doing. It's because of the cameras.
Beth needs 10 more minutes, so just try and act normal until then.
Have an
Michael, would
argument.
you lead us in grace, please?
Grace!
What?
Are you suspicious?
You know, this whole situation reminds me of my granddad and
Yo, story.
stolen Studebaker.
That sounds exciting.
Tell us your story.
Back then, my granddad was
Are we going to shut down all these cameras at once?
Okay, Yolanda, I think you'll be taking home the Oscar for best performance of playing it cool. Well done.
She's just doing her job.
Hi, Mom. So, you're actually there this time. What do you mean?
Oh, what a B word. Her mom. Anyway, this pause wasn't about her mom. This pause is about how did we found out about the cameras? Is it the same night that we found out about the cameras? Couldn't possibly be. Here's an example of how it couldn't possibly be. 1, we have to tell Starman. 2, we need the team to get communication devices. Maybe they already have them, right? Could they tell the team all about the cameras without the person watching the cameras figuring out that we're telling the team about it? Then we tell them all to act casually. Yolanda's just at her job. She doesn't need to be told anything. Really. Hey, Yolanda, when you're at your job, don't talk JSA stuff to Maria. Okay. What else am I supposed to talk to her about? The art of making tea? But it's a very... Starman is orchestrating it. And we didn't even see them telling him. He must have just whispered it down to him. Starman, we're being watched. Can you contact everybody and tell them to be cool and listen in on everybody? And could you do that for us, buddy? Without saying those words? Maybe just, I don't know, telepathy. Get the goggles to do it. Anyway, it's kind of funny. But what are we going to do? Are we going to turn off all the... Is Beth hacking all the cameras? And one by one and then... She's going to shut them down all together. And then we can speak freely. And find out where it all came from. Maybe she's just tracing it. She's tracing it where it's coming from. And it'll be that place that we were in last season. That weird hospital institute Helix place. Right? And then we can find Todd. Where did Jenny go? The last time we saw her, she was in that episode, right? Did she just take off into the wild blue yonder? Or did they capture her at the end or what? I can't remember. But I presume those two are going to reunite in this episode. Or in this double parter. It's a double helix episode. It's a double helix. Let's get into it.
What have you been doing at night, Yolanda? Who have you been with?
Make up something, Yolanda.
Team's all in place and ready when you are. Shut down the power and find and destroy the cameras.
Liberty and justice for all. Please begin. Thank you.
Can we finally
You guys
eat?
did the prayer thing? Wow.
You are going straight to Father Thomas tomorrow, Yolanda. Yolanda, you need to tell me the truth right
She
now.
spends more time with the priest than she does at home. Courtney's not her best friend. The priest is her best friend.
Now, we don't know who took it. We couldn't see who was driving it.
Come on, Rick. Come on, Rick. Don't break it, though.
But the lesson that day was don't spy on people.
Zeke.
Your timer ran out. My other one won't.
I love the way we pan down to it, as if the audience don't know what he's talking about. Don't look directly. These people are the worst.
Here we go, Mr. Pemberton.
Are we just shutting down the entire electricity grid? That seems like overkill, doesn't it? At least we have our candles.
Let's do this.
Okay. Find the cameras.
Take them down.
What do they look like?
No more scary than usual.
That hurts.
I was kidding.
I guess it's the least suspicious thing. Hey, look, the power went out to the whole city. Ooh, cereal.
It's pointed right at our table.
So we're definitely being targeted then, right?
I like the way Rick had time to put on his costume.
I wonder what Courtney thinks.
Beth too.
I wonder if she still even wants to be Stargirl.
You know she does, Rick.
Yeah, she just doesn't want you on the team, Rick. You're too angry. Well, that should do it.
Did you turn over your hourglass just for that?
I don't have to anymore.
24/7, Beth.
Watch this.
What was that for?
What are you doing?
Just showing you. Being Hour Man can be fun. I never have to worry about time running out on me again.
I can just bash whatever I want,
I
Beth.
am
Whenever I want. Yeah, that's a big problem. It's a big problem. Meanwhile, with finesse, how did they get installed in the first place?
I don't even know if they're still my friends.
Of course they are.
Were they ever?
They have Starman now.
He's not the one who made those kids grow into who they are today.
Plus, there's generational differences. You won't get their references. Oh, what's that? What's that breeze? Oh, it's a shade. How you doing, buddy?
Miss Whitmore, just who I need.
Sylvester has the staff.
I don't need the staff.
What do you need?
Courtney.
Why? Why? What can she do? Did Pat follow too? Did he jump in? What kind of special does it need? Her positivity? Her special brand of go-get-it-tiveness?
Sneaking in like you've been sneaking out.
God damn it, man.
¿Qué es? Muchachos. Narcóticos?
Yeah, both. All of the above.
I am old enough to live my own life.
Well,
If
she
you
might get
love me,
kicked out.
You'll trust me.
You might get kicked out, Yolanda.
After everything you've done. Give me your phone right this
What are you
minute.
talking about? What is she talking about? After everything she's done.
Get out of this house.
Get out of there, Yolanda. Go live with Beth. She's got... she's got parents that are opposite to yours.
Dad?
Nobody down here.
Court?
They all got taken on an adventure. They left their flashlights though. Can't take flashlights through the shade because shadow and light don't work together. That's my canon on that. Where are we going? What are we doing? Where are we going? The water factory.
What's happening?
You already have the misfortune of knowing her too.
Oh, hello.
Jenny.
But he never listens to anything I say.
Oh, I don't listen to you.
Oh, we've missed those two teaming up.
When you almost burnt down that tea house?
You called me stubborn.
Guilty.
As stubborn as
They went on adventures.
What's going on? I finally found my brother, Courtney, and he needs our help.
Yeah, but we're dealing with a sort of related issue. All the stories are coming together. Is he being... What are they doing to him? Experiments?
Where is he?
Upstairs. We're at that Helix Institute.
This is what it looks like under it?
First, let me explain our problem.
My ring was corrupted by the shade's shadows, and now the darkness is leaking into it.
Your light is leaking into my darkness.
Yeah, light and shadow don't mix well. More
When
flashbacks.
Beth and I found that black residue in the cafeteria,
Oh yeah, it went into her, didn't it?
I thought the ring destroyed it, but it was pulled into the ring instead.
I forgot all about that.
If we don't sever that connection, our conditions will worsen.
You can help me overcome the darkness within me, Courtney. How do I do that?
Positivity. Relentless positivity.
I knew if I didn't, my friends and family would get hurt.
Think of your brother. Think of Todd.
Saving Todd might be the thing that lets her expel the darkness out of her ring.
That's the mission. Let's go. I thought you said he was safe, lady. You lied to him. You lied to him. I wouldn't have gotten out of the car.
6 months and it's only gotten worse. We need to be more aggressive with the treatment.
Aggressive? Looks plenty aggressive to me. It's going past the red line. It's going past the red line.
Wish granted.
What wish?
It's quite a collection of cameras.
I wish for every camera that the gambler's killer ever touched.
Every camera that the gambler's killer ever touched.
Maybe your confidence with the wish itself lacks the strength needed. She'd say that it needs to be more than just specific. It needs drive.
Needs confidence.
Passion. Desire. You gotta want something really, really bad.
You gotta really mean it, Jakeem.
Got anything to add?
Nah, you got this, Jakeem. Just follow your heart.
Meanwhile,
Courtney and Pat couldn't have just vanished.
I know.
They're fine.
So where are they?
They're on an adventure. Oh, it's Yolanda. She moved out.
Yolanda?
Plenty of room here.
I know Courtney and I aren't really speaking, but
You can have the other side of Starman's basement.
I had nowhere else to go.
Oh, get in here. What's Yolanda's mother's deal, anyway? Is she going to change her mind now that Yolanda's just called her bluff and moved out?
Come on, let's go.
Why you gotta be so angry, Rick? Why you gotta be so angry?
I need to flex. It feels good. Last camera, where is it?
Over there.
Just destroy the whole room, Rick. Just
Whoever's
destroy
doing this is a real creep, huh?
Oh, the lights are coming back on.
Whoever you are, we're coming for you.
Nice. That was the last one, right?
Your brother is down there.
How do you know that?
I'm not sure.
You can sense the brother has like some internal green energy shade power too. Oh, foiled by a door. We can't get through. It's impossible. Yeah. Oh. Get in there, Jenny. Help him control it. Touch his hand. Maybe that'll help.
Let's get him out of here.
No, you can't. If you take me out of this room, I'll destroy the world.
Oh, jeez. Oh, she feels it. Oh, wow. A fusion of the shade and the Green Lantern energy. Oh, this doesn't look good. Todd? Buddy? Oh, Pat. Oh, have we been transported into a weird world? The Shadowlands? Ooh, everything's in slow motion. What's going on? Oh, get out of the road! Get out of the road! That was a short episode, wasn't it? So that was part 1, and now I know why it's a two-parter. It's a two-parter because they had enough story for 1.5 episodes, but they didn't quite have enough episode for 2 episodes. They couldn't squash it into one. So we got this 1.5 episodes stretched over 2 weeks. You can tell that because this one is super short, and there's also a lot of filler in it. You know what I mean by that? So you can tell that they needed to, that they couldn't squash it, but they didn't have enough proper content for 2 episodes. So it makes sense. It makes sense to have the one story in this 2-parter thing. We get to see Jenny again. We get to finally see Todd. Jenny was completely overpowered in season 2. A bit like I was worried about her power, a bit like I was worried about the pen's power. Of course, the pen is just a joke at the moment. It doesn't do anything. It just creates comedy. It never really helps. It just creates silly situations with lots of keys, lots of cameras, vague answers, but not overpowered in a way it could be. But Jenny, with proper Green Lantern energy, can do almost anything. Can overshine Courtney for sure. and can solve situations instantly where we might have a problem. So I'm glad in a way that she hasn't been in this season, and maybe she will only be in this two-parter. Maybe, or maybe she's going to be added to the second half of the season. But her brother is like super dark energy man now. Super Shade man. Which you would imagine Shade would have a good job at maybe handling. You know, he's good experience in this area. Because Todd seemed like he was full on Shade. We got to see more of Mr. Bones, or whatever he's called. We got to see him. We got to really see him and spend some time with him. And I presume that's who's watching them on the cameras. But why would he be doing a jigsaw puzzle of himself? That's a bit narcissistic. And does he seem like the narcissistic type? I don't think so. Certainly not someone who wants to look at his own face too much. And that other woman, whoever she is, doctor, nurse, lady, you're somewhere you're safe. Never go with someone who tells you that they're safe. Get more details, get more information before you sign a contract, before you leave a car, before you enter a building, especially if it's a stranger. Don't trust anybody. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. I'm just looking at the final scene of the episode. Do the cars always look so old-timey in Blue Valley? I was wondering if they were transported to some sort of weird black and white parallel, but also back in time place. But I don't know, the people seem pretty modern. They don't seem old-timey. So maybe it's just a monochrome world. But where's Courtney? Where's Jenny? Was it only people who got affected by the blast that got sent here? Probably. And maybe we were containing Todd. Maybe he really is going to destroy the world, and this institute, this place, is actually, they're all the good guys trying to contain him, trying to contain his energy, subjecting him to the field that stops his powers from exploding. You know, they were the good guys all along, just like Icicle, and Brainwave. The good guys all along, until we interfered. I do like the idea of Shade and Jenny having adventures together, because you can just tell that they would not get on whatsoever. And funny seeing that scene at the start again with her and her foster mom, who threw her out on her 18th birthday without ceremony. Have fun out there. A bit like Yolanda's mother. Now that everybody's coming of age and nobody has good parents, they're all being tossed out. Yolanda called her bluff. I know Yolanda's mother is scared for her, concerned, but she's not expressing it well. She's not expressing it well. She's just treating Yolanda with suspicion, and like, obviously Yolanda's doing a lot of stuff behind her back. Well, where's the love? Where's the Pat character in that situation? You know, where's the Barbara? Why is it all accusations and I'm going to send you to the priest? She doesn't mind that. She's best friends with her priest. You know? Then we have Rick. Angry Rick. Who has been angry since season 1, episode 1, and continues to be angry, and now he's got unlimited power. And the only thing that gives him joy is busting stuff up. When are we going to get some character growth with Rick, do you think? When is he going to become an actual person and not just a walking bundle of angry energy? You know? You think spending time with the group would have softened him a bit? But then you think about the group and you're like, well, maybe it wouldn't. Maybe it wouldn't. because they're always bickering. And they're not really friends. He should spend more time with Zeke. Zeke is the chill guy. He could chill Rick out a bit. But then again, Zeke, he could be supervillain. Hiding in plain sight. Zeke's master plan. All along. You just don't know. I wouldn't put it past him. He's got some stories. He's been around. Him and Maria are going to take over Blue Valley. Anyway, a short one. That's what I'll say. Very short. And singularly focused. And although we heard Starman, we did not see Starman. We don't know where Starman was. He's going around looking for cameras. But he wasn't in the show. He must have just done some voice work for this one. Easy paycheck, right? We can't afford to get Jonathan Cake back and Jenny back and also have Joel McHale be in the episode. Just give him a few lines of dialogue. He can just record it from his home. No problem. I did enjoy them at dinner though, saying grace and all that while their food went cold. Right, that's it. Oh no, wait, that isn't it. Just one more thing. They were trying to be all act normal so that the person watching doesn't know that we know that the cameras are there. Meanwhile, at the robot place, Rick is staring at the camera and Zeke is openly calling out the cameras to stop spying on us. So, mixed signals there. Guess you can't control all groups. You know? And Yolanda's just doing her job. Just trying to earn a paycheck, you know? Right. I'll see you next time for part 2. And we'll see where this story goes. See if we can rein in Todd's super dark energy. Maybe Shade can do something. Maybe we can purify the green ring and separate the streams and get on with our lives. Yeah. See you next time.